raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. They've got R.J. Barrett. Cunningham is out there with Conley. Then there's Mobley. And here's Brown. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Driving in. Reddish the pass to Jones. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now here's Cunningham. Defended by Bridges. Driving the lane. And Jones sends it back. The pass to Reddish. Down kicks to Reddish. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And Reddish with the slam.
He's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
I got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish. And
so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Cunningham. Good saving. Defended by Jones. They get it back. Good saving. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Brown. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And, you know, Brown really forcing the issue there on the drive, making sure that he drew contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. And Brown drops them both. For Charlotte, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Tries it from 9. That shot off. Now the Heat take it the other way. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And finished off by Brown.
Brown is so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling. You gotta love how clever he is with the ball.
Good saving. Defended by Jones. And Jones over to help. Good saving. A three-pointer, no good.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now, here's Reddish. 5 points in the game.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Here's Barrett. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Brown. They lead by 7. And he drives in, and they recover it. It's Brown on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Over Cunningham. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And it's Barrett penetrating. And Barrett slams it in.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the knee, good night.
Now here's Brown. Coming off a solid outing against Portland. And finished off by Brown.
Hey, I don't think there's any excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. I mean, he's brilliant at throwing it down if the defense doesn't stop him.
We've got free T-shirts.
And a new group in for the Heat. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Jones. Andre Hollis Jefferson comes in for Washington. Robinson's checked in for Reddish. And it's Burke in for Jaylen Brown.
All right, fans, that was your
Caruso, the pass to Marshall.
Make some noise, fans.
Here's Pokusevski. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Big Brooke Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And something that gets forgotten with Brooke Lopez, he is still a strong rim protector.
I agree with you, Greg. Because he shoots the three and he's not a dominant post guy, it's easy to forget about his defense, but he's got excellent timing and good length and not afraid to mix it up either.
Here's Miami now. They're on a 16-6 run. Now here's Burke, covered by Wall. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And the Heat, another three.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Coffey, following the three by Miami that went in. Marshall sets a screen for Wall. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Burke with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Robinson, that's good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Wall, that's a two-pointer, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Miami with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Panthers.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Heat, Marc Gasol is out there with Andre Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Trey Burke. And it's Kennard in at the two spot.
This is John Wall at his absolute best. In attack mode, going right to the rack.
Now Burke. Robinson a screen on Wall. Burke the pass to Robinson. Here's Cunningham. Lays it up off the glass. Cunningham's got his first points in this one.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And here is Burke. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot's good. And the Heat lead by 17.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
To the inside, Marshall. Rejected by Gasol.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
Burke looking over the floor. Here he goes. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Burke. Burke's got 5 assists tonight.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Cunningham, rejected by Gasol.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Robinson misses. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Hornets. It's an 18-point game. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just seed them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
Here's Man. He kicks it to Robinson. Man passes to Gasol. Over Conley. On the money with the open jumper. Gasol's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
The dish now to Barrett. Five on the clock. Here's Cunningham. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Miami leading by 20. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Man. No points in the game yet for him. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Charlotte also making some changes. Coffey's checked in, and it's Alex Caruso in for Mike Conley.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
Just awesome speed for Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Hornets trail by 20. There's 1:40 left in the first half of the game. Drops in the tray. 5 points in the game.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Now here's Brown. 8 points for him. And they double up Brown. Pass to Jones. Lock at 6. Brown with it. He's picked up by Mobley. That shot wide open. Bridges got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Jones sends it back. Brown outside. Brown jams it in.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Pass to Caruso. Shoots over Brown, and they'll keep possession. Coffey passes to Barrett. Over Reddish. Good saving. And finally they hit one.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Brown with it. Driving the lane. Over in the corner, Washington. His three-pointers off the mark. For 3, Barrett. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Miami Heat controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting it. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't...
Welcome, everybody. For the Wizards, they'll be up against the Hawks out in Atlanta. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one. All right, fellas, let's check in on our first half of action and the dominating performance for the Heat. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Cunningham is out there with Conley. Then there's Mobley. Then it's Barrett. Now Brown. He's got 10. A shot off that time, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. Barrett kicks to Cunningham. It's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And so Brown will bring it up for Miami. Over in the corner, Washington. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor gentleman.
Good saving. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Now, here's Barrett. He's covered closely over Reddish. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal
And
foul.
we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Hornets. Okreshevsky's come in for Mobley. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. It's Brown with the drive. Bridges, no one around him. And the Heat, another 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Cunningham passes to Barrett. Kicks to Marshall. 4 on the shot clock. Conley for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Conley dishes to Cunningham. Marshall sets a screen for Cunningham. Inside. That's good from Marshall on the assist by Cunningham. Marshall's got his first basket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And here is Brown. He's got 12. And they double up Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Michael Conley picks one up. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Jones. Monday Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Washington. Robinson's checked in for Reddish. And it's Burke in for Bridges. And good that time.
You know, sometimes you see the edge to Wall's game come out in these situations. Tight defense inside, contact, and he just is determined not to be denied.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Burke finds Hollis-Jefferson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on John Wall.
And given how big and powerful Hollis Jefferson is, not surprising to see him utilize that strength to draw fouls inside.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of the timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Your Miami Heat dancers.
Both good from the line that time.
Boy, he's like mortar when you look at Rondé Hollis Jefferson. He's a guy that holds things together, plays with great energy and effort, and that's contagious and also beneficial for a team.
3, Marshall, and it's Miami with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Takes it inside. Man gets the bucket.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's the pass to Coffey. He dishes it to Marshall. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Amir Coffey.
Miami's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And 1:01 left in the third. Mann passes to Lopez. Here's Mann. Wall with the steal. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Hollis Jefferson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mann. In the corner, Kennard with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Miami with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Caruso. Drops in the layup for 2. Caruso's got his first 2 points.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat dancers. Checking in for the away team.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Calls timeout. It's time for T-shirts. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
6 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Kennard for 3, and it is good! The buzzer! Wow!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them.
And so it's Miami, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Well, the Hornets shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. They've got Prince. Burke is out there with Kennard. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Robinson in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Conley with a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Kennard with a screen on Conley. Into the lane. Gasol wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist that time from Burke.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Drills it from outside. Gasol's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Heat. And it's Conley with the ball for the Hornets. Dishes to Murphy. Passes it to Mobley. Azubuike, a screen on Prince. Mobley, the pass to Azubuike. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Marc Gasol.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Burke, the pass to Prince. Robinson for three. It's hauled in by Coffey. And so they foul intentionally. Losing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Back to Burke. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in. The Heat need to get a shot off. Robinson misses. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Let's check in for Charlotte.
Get on your feet and make some noise. It's
The Hornets have gone a perfect 4-4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Marshall sets a screen for Cunningham. The shot misses. The Heat go the other way with it. An even 3-on-3 break. Now here's Brown. Screen by Jones. It's Brown with the drive, and Brown throws it down hard.
Boy, there's a lot to like about the attitude of Brown. If he sees a fast break opportunity, he's taking full advantage of it in a heartbeat.
Caruso looking for an opening. He kicks to Marshall. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
That's tipped. Fast break now for Charlotte. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown with it. Just 5 to shoot. Washington inside. Bridges outside. Pass to Brown. Back to Bridges. Over Cunningham. And the shot is long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Down low. It's Saban. Good work there as it goes.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the games.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaylen Brown.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Brown kicks to Reddish. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Amir Coffey.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yurtseven misses off the right iron. Now Brown. Driving to the basket. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Big body Benz and a chauffeur, got a V8 in the engine, and I'm about to blow the motor. You know I run the game, you could call me a controller, huh? Yeah, it's my year, like baby head in 2019. I'm like an outcast, I'm feeling like I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans, got me ripping the seam. Got designer Louis V, yeah, you know it's supreme. Balenciaga stepping, oh that's a... To all my haters steady watching me and my possessions, it's my time. I'm done with all the waiting. I've been patient. Now I'm cooking up this beat without an apron. Okay, I done upgraded from basic. Now I'm bringing home the bacon. Yes, I want the top spot. Well, I'ma go ahead and take it. Moving in like it was vacant. They sleeping, I've been awakened. You hear me on every station. I'm blowing up. Yeah, that's major. My life is really like a movie. I'm talking lights, camera, action with a whole bunch of living great. Designer down with a whole bunch of Gucci. Now I got y'all at attention like y'all playing Call of Duty. Look. It's a special occasion, 25 years breathing, hey look mama we made it. Now the family living lavish, show me life is amazing. And yeah, we did a full turn like we driving Mercedes, I'm gone.
Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Oh, say does
smaller market teams.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's T.J. Warren. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Giddey in at the 2. And for Miami, we've got Cam Reddish. Damian Jones is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brown in at the 1 spot. Boy, it's always intriguing to watch this kind of chess match. Brent, 2 teams that really understand how to play the game.
And you wonder how many little tweaks and how deep in the playbook these coaches are going to go to try to gain some kind of advantage.
Here's Doncic, following the bucket by the Heat. And he misses his first shot of the game. Now Brown really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Here he goes. 5 to shoot. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Bucks ball.
Here's Milwaukee. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Doncic. Brown with some nice D.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Pass to Reddish. Down low. Here's Jones. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Warren. Now Doncic. Valanciunas with a screen on Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now here's Brown. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Pass to Jones. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Doncic. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Denver. It's picked off. Three-pointer, Bridges. Washington outside. And there's the drive. And Washington powers it through.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. And his touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Brown. Outside Jones. Pass to Washington. From deep three-point range. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Doncic. The Bucks trail. Warren, the pass to Tatum. Doncic on the wing. To the inside. Giddey. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Washington, a screen on Doncic. Drive by Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Clark is checked in for Valanciunas. Martin comes in for Tate. Williams is checked in for Warren. And it's Carter in for Luka Doncic. Here's Giddey. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Clark outside.
2 minutes.
Carter with it. Clark with the screen. Takes a 13-footer. Carter, good.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Here's Mann. Nails it from 3.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
The Bucks have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Now here's Carter, tightly guarded. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Mann. He's checked by Carter. The 3 is up. And the Heat, another 3.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Clark outside. Outside, Williams. Back to Clark. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And of course, Canadian-born Brandon Clark grew up in Phoenix. He played at San Jose State, then transferred to Gonzaga. A few stops on his way to the association.
And the Heat making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And again, Miami with a triple.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Back to Carter. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple. Carter's got 5 now.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Reddish.
Milwaukee foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Bucks substitution.
11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Burke on the wing. Now here's Robinson. Gets the 3-ball to go.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And so it's Miami liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Defense is
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And the 14th pick in 2014, TJ.
I'm looking forward to it, like I say all the time.
And no doubt Warren is not backing down.
And in the past, we've seen him get into it with the likes of Jimmy Butler. I mean, he embraces the challenge.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Taking a look at the Bucks. We've got Jayshawn Tate, also T.J. Warren out there, and it's Carter in at the point.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Aldridge. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Lopez. Miami has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Robinson, a screen on Carter. And Burke, here we go. And here's Lopez from the arc. Warren with the rebound. Carter from outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancer.
And the Bucks making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
The Bucks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Doncic. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And Burke, here we go. Hollis Jefferson outside. Back to Burke. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. Mark is checked in for Tate.
First team foul. Bucks substitution. Brandon.
Here's Burke. Robinson, a screen on Carter. And Burke, here we go. And the basket is good. Burke's gotten 4 this quarter.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside Warren. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Count it.
You don't want to give T.J. Warren, who's a gifted scorer, that kind of positioning. You're just gifting him points.
You know, T.J. Warren's accuracy is truly remarkable. Here's a guy who can really hit from anywhere. And even more than that, do it efficiently.
And Burke, here we go. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
1.
Here's Doncic. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Driving in, puts it up from 12. And it's Miami with a rebound. You know, Grant, looking at Warren's precision shooting, he's used it to pull off some pretty staggering scoring performances.
Yeah, a few guys have had over 50 points in a single game before. When he gets in the zone, Warren can have a huge impact. But you know, it's the result of a ton of hard work developing that solid shooting.
And Burke, here we go. Five on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Robinson against Warren. Pass to Giddey.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on a block charge call.
Martin, he's checked in for the Bucks. Williams comes in for Warren.
Zaire Williams.
To the middle. Here's Giddey. Hits it from about 6 feet out.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Heat have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. 1:49 left in the second period. Tipped away. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Miami.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Doncic outside. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though. Miami's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Brown against Doncic. Drive by Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Brown against Doncic. Fades back. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's a pick. Pass to Reddish. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Reddish has got 6.
We know Reddish can sink it from the outside. For him, it's about staying confident with that kind of shot.
Back to Doncic. Shoots over Brown. Again, Milwaukee!
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
And here's Brown. Going inside, and Brown with the stuff.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. That'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Miami with an impressive 16-point lead.
Guys projecting down the road toward the post. And guys, let's talk first half. Jalen. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Bucks really having a tough go here. P.J. Washington out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Damian Jones. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brown in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. With the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Doncic outside. Valanciunas sets a screen. Takes the three. Doncic, no good. Tries again. That one a little long.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Brown passes to Bridges. The shot no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Giddey. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But if you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find. He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Giddey. Tate, a screen on Bridges. Here's Giddey. Jones with the block. They get it back. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Valanciunas using his post moves to get the 2 points. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points of the night. Miami's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Here's Jones. Doncic grabs the miss. For Milwaukee, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Tate. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. For Miami, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Brown with it, guarded by Valanciunas. Stolen by Valanciunas. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Here's Tate. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Jones. Again, the Heat misses. Milwaukee's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now Doncic. 6 points for him. Warren for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Warren's got 5.
Well, just working on extending that range. T.J. Warren in the offseason wanting to be a better three-point shooter. Nice to see him knock one down.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Dancers.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Aldridge is checked in for Valanciunas. Clark comes in for Warren. And it's Carter in for Luka Doncic. Here's Mann. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. The three ball. He buries it from three. And the Heat lead by 18.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Gasol, a screen on Tate. Pass to Kennard. Jacks up a three. And the Heat, another three.
Kennard has such good mechanics with the way he shoots it. The moment that ball is in motion, it looks good.
Tate finds Carter. Steps back and shoots. Gasol grabs the board. Miami's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Mann. Six to shoot. For three. That one no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Pass to Tate. Back to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Wow!
Miami.
Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And the Heat with some changes. Lopez comes in for Gasol, and it's Robinson in for Reddish. Martin, he's checked in for the Bucks. Williams comes in for Tate. No good on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
1 minute left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Carter.
Yeah, their shot selection has not been great this half, and you can see their field goal percentage dropping too. Their execution has not been crisp this half, and it's putting them in a hole.
On the wing man. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Oh, deflected. Robinson with a steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Now here's Carter. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 5. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Carter's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
And so it's the Miami Heat leading by 17 at the end of the period. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for the Bucks, we've got Brandon Clark. Kenyon Martin is out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Carter in at the 1. Now here's Kennard. Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Heat lead by 19.
Great sign for the offense when Kennard can start to handle the ball and make plays like that.
Pass to Doncic. From deep. It's hauled in by Robinson.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
There's the three. Connects from downtown.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Warren against Robinson. Now here's Warren. Defense right on him. Off target at the rim. Well, Brent, you won 2 championships with the Spurs. When you look at the roster now, what are you seeing?
Well, the pillars are gone from those championship seasons, but the coach and the voice remains. So that's a Spurs team that's young, has a lot of guys who need to grow, but they have the type of DNA that you're looking for, being competitive and wanting to push their limits. So in the next few years, maybe the Spurs will find a way to get deep into the playoffs and have an opportunity to compete.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
A line change here for Miami. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Bucks. Tate comes in for Carter. From the wing, Doncic's shot is good.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Drive by Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Outside Tate. Kicks it to Doncic. And the layup is good. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Brown against Doncic. Pass to Washington. From the arc. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Doncic. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up, and the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Carter would make him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Greg? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time. And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Now, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Pass to Warren. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Valanciunas passes to Doncic from deep three-point range. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Brown. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Doncic. And the Bucks miss again.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Pass to Reddish. Now Washington. Drives to the hoop. And Brent, you played 4 years at Oregon State. The new college rules allowing players to benefit from their image and likeness. You think that's a positive move?
I think, BA, it's going to find its footing. It's going to smooth itself out. But my biggest concern in the first couple of years is that young men and young women that are athletes don't take themselves to be bigger than the game that they're playing and the opportunity that's being presented to them by the university with the scholarships that they've been offered.
Man, he's checked in for Miami.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jaylen Brown.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball. You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
The baseline J is on the way. Doncic with the bucket.
And just such an accurate shooter. I mean, give Luka any room to get his shot off, and he'll take it.
19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Reddish. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Doncic outside. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.